Hello and welcome to Rooks and Hooks chess channel. We're on day 15 review day, so we're going to review the game from day 15. So we were playing as black and our opponent was Giles. So with that in mind, they started off with e4. We played d5. We played d5 with the Scandinavian there, and we were just imposing our normal setup. We didn't have to retreat the queen just yet. Sorry. So we did when I played c4, retreated it straight back. Knight c3, bishop out to g4. Let's take c6. I mean, you can play knight c6, but the repertoire I'm studying, it's c6, building up your center, and then here with the knight if you get the chance. I need to look at the lines where they play h3, so you can't necessarily play bishop g4, but I'll go back to that. So yeah, building up the center. They're obviously proposing b4 with a3 there. Bishop d7, develop, knight b d7, knight c3, and we're attacking the bishop. What else opportunities have we got? Castle, okay, castle here, and then the bishop would either take, let's just see if this line, or with the knight. What do you prefer, guys? Maybe the bishop, because it's, I mean, we could push here if they don't take. Well, they would take, we'd get the knight here, wouldn't we? So we played h3. They retreated, feeling adventurous, g5, bishop back, and I saw an opportunity to win a pawn. Fantastic. They're defending with b3, and we're just pushing up h5 to close down on these bishops and the square. Maybe bring the king up here, get the queen, get the rooks across to attack on the king side. So the bishops come back to attack the knight on f6. No interest to us, not distracting us. We carry on attacking the bishop, and the bishop comes to e4. Now, did I take here, or did I? No, I didn't take yet because of the rook, so I couldn't take the bishop because bishop takes rook. So we came back and defended and attacked the dark square bishop at the same time. So the bishops retreated, not sure why. They had bishop f4. Oh, sorry, wrong bishop. Bishop f4 there. Knight takes e4, knight takes e4. Probably more than likely I'll play f5. Or knight f6. The way the game was going. Yeah. So, just a line there. So, in fact, we came back to defended. The white bishop retreated. We took the dark square bishop, and we simplified with queen exchanges and the rook taking the queen, and then we came back to attack the pawn here. So we're like minus 1.9 at the moment. Rooks defended the pawn with castle queen side. Hallelujah. Get the rooks connected. Fantastic. b4, pushing up on the pressure on the queen side of the board, and the knights come across because we again have a pawn to take, and they've just pushed. But even better, that gives us a nice square for the knight attacking here. If we can get other attackers on it, i.e. not quite a rook, push this up, rook this end, and that's sideway, but we've got a pawn here as well. Oh, where did we get up to? B4. Yes, the knight's come back to retreat, defending, and then obviously I took the opportunity, chance of winning the pawn if the rook takes, and it did, so we were able to take another pawn. So we're a pawn up. Knight's come back. Not sure why. Maybe to come here. Come here, this method. Down to here maybe. But I just don't see rook d2 maybe. If anything, knight bd2. Okay. So wanted to simplify things, get the rooks off the board, that was fine. Knight's come across to come into the action. Oh yes, I see now. Rook here to come here, but we had the knight on it, to be fair. And the king's not too far away either, so you know what I mean. So the bishop getting back to stop any... Oh, the knight could also come here, couldn't it? So because it has an outpost here and here, so just to annoy the king with a check, and also take the pawn there. So there's an option. So we came back with the bishop to anticipate that move. Light square bishop, not sure why it came there, because it's blunted by these two pawns here, so not doing much there. King up, start preparing early for the end game. They've decided to do the same. Takes with the pawn, we take with the king. Very comfortable in this position. Advancing our a pawn simply because we'll get these two off, and we've got more chance of having a better endgame with the extra pawn on the c file. So our c pawn is the key pawn here, and potentially the e pawn as well. So bishop comes away because the king's attacking the bishop. We're advancing our pawns here. Takes, attacking the knight. Oh, that was it. What was the next move? Yes. So we were gonna... What were we proposing here? I was saying in the game, maybe the knight was coming here for a check. Or we were just getting the knight off the board, weren't we? But then the knight's gone because of the check. So that was fine. I'm starting to think all I've got to do, get the bishop back here. I've got my eyes on this pawn here. So if they're advancing, the king is covering it. The bishop was here to take, and then come back for the pawn advancing here. So that equalised everything. Bishop g1 was better straight away, but if they come here, then there was no way of taking the pawn, was there? So that's why I played h3 first. Fantastic. So instead of playing f4, they should have played a5. So if they play a5, king takes a5, they've got bishop b3. I'd just come back here. They come, we come, they come, we c5. Oh, it's a draw. So they could have had a drawn game there, maybe. But like chess and like myself, we miss moves and we put ourselves into mistakes, and we either lose or we win. So that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, guys. And we just did that. We crumbled the cookie. So I was really comfortable here. All I had to do was just get the pawn up to h7 ready for promotion. So while the bishop was occupying that diagonal from a8, sorry, all the way through to h1, we advanced the c pawn. We had a check with the pawn, that was fine. We're attacking the bishop with the king. This is when I had to realise I had to come to d4 instead next time around, so that's when we came to d4, and we had to check with the bishop, just forcing the king away. We grabbed off another pawn while we were there. We had this occupied by the bishop, so there was no danger there, and simply just take your pick. Take your pick. C pawn, E pawn, F pawn, one bishop, good night Vienna, and it was mate in 6. So that was the review, thank you guys, of day 15, road to 2000 ELO, and it was a win against G1 LLES or Giles. So yeah, fantastic. Look out for day 17 later on today. It is the 13th of October 2024. Thanks for your comments, likes, subscriptions, follows, word of mouth, much appreciated. Alright guys, so we'll see you next time. Rooks and Hooks YouTube channel, chess channel, come on down.